The snake moves fast, cold, calculated, venomous. But when its head is taken, the serpent doesn't slither, it spasms, it lashes, and then it dies. And that's exactly what we just witnessed in southern Ukraine. The Russian front line, once calculated and creeping, now twitches in chaos. Why? Because Ukraine has just executed one of the most surgically devastating strikes of the war, decapitating a critical artery of the Russian advance with pinpoint precision. What was destroyed wasn't just a bridge. It was Russia's momentum, its logistics, its confidence. In war, decapitation doesn't always mean taking out a general. It means striking where it hurts most, the infrastructure that holds the campaign together. Ukraine didn't just hit a target, they crippled a lifeline. The Kherson Bridge, a vital crossing over the Konka River near Oleshki in the Kherson region, has been completely obliterated. A bridge that connected not just towns but entire segments of Russia's logistical network. And the world watched it unfold in real time. We've seen this strategy before. In World War II, the German Luftwaffe decimated Polish retreats by bombing Vistula River crossings. The Allies crippled Nazi mobility before D-Day by leveling bridges over the Seine. Vietnam, Iraq, and countless campaigns have followed this brutal yet effective playbook. Take the bridges, and you take the fight. And yet, hitting a bridge is never easy. It's not just about aiming a bomb at concrete. These are hardened structures built to carry tanks, withstand artillery, and survive natural decay. In the Gulf War, even 2,000-pound precision bombs often struggled to bring down Iraqi spans. Miss your mark by a few feet and the bridge shrugs it off. Which makes Ukraine's recent strike even more astounding. On March 15, 2025, a single, thunderous explosion tore through the Kherson Bridge. The blast was swift, surgical, and spectacular. In one moment, a 500-foot artery across the river was reduced to fire, smoke, and twisted ruin. The footage, shared on Telegram, showed the strike in brutal clarity. Two major segments of the bridge swallowed by flames and tumbling into the Konka below. It was more than a military blow. It was a message. Ukraine is not out of the fight. Russian forces had relied on that bridge to push toward the right bank of the Dnipro River. Supplies, ammunition, reinforcements, all of it funneled through that crossing. With it gone, those operations are paralyzed. The surrounding terrain is swampy and island-ridden. No roads, no rail. Russia can try boats, but it won't be enough. Not in a war of attrition, where fuel, bullets, and bread can mean the difference between holding the line or falling back. And here's the kicker. This wasn't even Ukraine's first attempt. The Kherson Bridge had already been targeted earlier in the war, and by Russia too. In a dark twist of irony, Russian forces reportedly attempted to destroy it themselves in late 2024, fearing a Ukrainian push. It's a classic case of the snake biting its own tail. According to the Atesh partisan movement, the bridge was seen as a liability, something Ukraine could exploit. But their strike failed. Ukraine's didn't. So how did they pull it off? That's the million-dollar question. The weapon hasn't been confirmed, but the suspects are lethal. It could have been a MiG-29 or an F-16 carrying precision-guided munitions. Or perhaps a Storm Shadow missile British-made, air-launched, and terrifyingly accurate. Maybe even an ATACMS, the US-supplied long-range tactical missile with a 186-mile range, each capable of slamming into the bridge with pinpoint efficiency. But then, there's another contender. Enter the Long Neptune, Ukraine's new land attack cruise missile, a modified version of the infamous Neptune that sank the Russian cruiser Moskva in 2022. The Long Neptune boasts a range of 600 miles and was reportedly used in a strike on a Russian oil refinery in Tuapse just one day before the bridge was hit. Coincidence? Maybe, but when you connect the dots, the timing, the precision, the scale, it begins to paint a chillingly effective picture. Ukraine may have just debuted a new ace in its arsenal, but whether it was a jet, a HIMARS, or a Neptune that pulled the trigger, the result is the same. Ukraine has mastered the art of bridge warfare. Over 300 bridges damaged or destroyed since 2022. A systematic effort to unravel Russia's war machine, one crossing at a time. River crossings have become death traps for Russian troops, and this latest strike drives the message home with fiery clarity. And the psychological impact? Immeasurable. For Ukraine's troops, this isn't just a tactical win, it's a morale booster. a signal that even under pressure they can strike deep into occupied territory, that Russia's push is not inevitable, that there is still fight left in them and in the nation. For their allies, it's a reminder that aid to Ukraine is yielding results, that advanced weaponry in the right hands is a game changer. But perhaps most provocatively, this strike may carry a deeper message, a warning. With ceasefire talks rumored and global leaders watching closely, Ukraine's timing is no accident. It's a strategic signal. We are not bowing out. While Putin ramps up offensives to gain leverage before peace talks, Ukraine is slicing through those ambitions. And as we look to the horizon, one question looms. What's the next target? The Kerch Strait Bridge, the symbolic link between Russia and occupied Crimea. Twice attacked, twice damaged, but not yet destroyed. It stands as a monument to Russia's illegal annexation, but if Ukraine has its way, it may soon become rubble. Just like the Kharkivsky Bridge. Just like so many others. And if that happens, the serpent's head may finally fall for good.